Question 2. Common mistake type 1, or CMT1. If you are getting both yes and no from the same condition, the condition is not sufficient. For example, DS. Note: is x greater than 0? Condition 1. X equals -1 and 1. Condition 2. X equals -3, -2, and -1. Solution: Common mistake type 1, or CMT1. If you are getting both yes and no from the same condition, the condition is not sufficient. Wow, this is very important, so memorize this. If you are getting both yes and no, it means that they are not unique, thus not sufficient. Note: is x greater than 0? Condition 1. X equals -1, 1. X equals -1 is less than 0, no. X equals 1, which is greater than 0, yes. Since you can get two answers, yes and no, it is not sufficient. Condition 2. X equals -3, -2, -1. X equals -3 is less than 0, no. X equals -2 is less than 0, no. X equals -1 is less than 0, no. Since it is unique, it is sufficient. According to CMT1, if you are getting both yes and no from the same condition, the condition is not sufficient. Therefore, let's take a look at each condition separately. Condition 1 tells us that x equals -1 and 1. This means x is less than 0 when x is -1. So our answer to is x greater than 0 is no. This also means x is greater than 0 when x equals 1. So our answer to is x greater than 0 is yes. This condition is not sufficient as it gives both yes and no as an answer. That is not unique. Condition 2 tells us that x equals -3, -2, and -1. This means x is less than 0 in each case. So our answer to is x greater than 0 is no. And this condition is sufficient as it gives a unique answer. Even if you see 100 numbers and the answer is no to all of them, they are sufficient because they are unique. Condition 2 alone is sufficient. So, B is the correct answer. Answer: B.